So it's no doubt that we're in a paradigm shift. And I, like many activists, want change. We know we need change on this planet. But I think the place where many activists or change makers often don't look deep enough is into structural change. So it isn't just about passing laws or stopping wars or protesting out in the streets. It's like, how are we actually going to change the very structures of how we live? And for most modern humans, at least in North America where I live, people are living in a nuclear family, isolated, resource-intensive way of life. And I think one of the biggest shifts I've seen that my heart is longing for towards our true deep activism, towards planetary healing, is the structural shift from nuclear family to living again in community. And besides all the incredible reasons of why community is more joyful, more supportive, why secure attachment is actually found in a village context and not just in a partnership or a small family, just at the friggin' level of resources. It takes I saw a stat recently that you need to be making $100,000 as an individual to be able to have housing security, to be able to buy a home. At this place in Portugal, this village called Tamera, where we spent 10 years making a documentary film, The Village of Lovers On. When I was there in, I think, 2016, the average cost per person per year of living, everything they needed was 7,000 euros. And they weren't living some impoverished way of life. They had good organic food, they had warm beds, they had a lot of joy and fun. It just makes so much more sense to share, and sharing is really difficult in a actual structure of isolation that is nuclear family subdivision life. So I think the question I want to ask you is, in your activism, what are you doing to actually structurally changing the way that you are living? Are you, like me, privileged enough to actually take some risk, to actually exploring how you might be able to, at the very foundation of life, live differently and step into the deepest adventure, the deepest activism that could be done, which is forging a new life structural pathway? I want to invite you all into that, and let's learn together, because it is hard. The powers that be, the structures that be, are very much not supportive of the shift, and yet so many of us are longing for it. I do believe that together, emergently, we can figure it out.